My people with the house, how body, how every. My name is Ebubae, your number one bae on Top Up TV. I'm your regular host for this better correct show they call Trends.com. Trends.com na place ABC where they bring trending celebrities, influencers, and artists. Anybody when shall make sense with the trend for society will carry and come this show happily. And today not there any different. I get very special guests with me for the show. And anytime when you see me start come out from my normal studio, say yes, definitely that person is very, very important. And now, please put your hands together as you watch from house as I welcome the very delectable, very beautiful, very sweet Simi Drey. How are you?
I'm good. My head is swell, Sha. That intro. Too sweet. Too sweet. May I just say, I know if you speak pidgin like that, but you go manager.
We go manager anyhow where you be. First of all, I congratulate you on your wedding. Thank you. Everything in between. How married life be for you? How is it like?
It's sweet, Sha. It's sweet. Like when you meet your soulmate, that person way sabi, way know you, and you know them. It's sweet. I've been married for a couple of weeks, like a month now, just over a month now. But it's been beautiful so far, and we're still planning. We still plan the main wedding, the gong.
Where Lagos go shut down, or anywhere. Where everywhere go shut down, okay?
But it's the stress, the stress involved with this thing. Be here.
You know the beans. Let me help you. All right, interesting stuff. Congratulations to you, and I hope the planning will definitely go smoothly. Normally, and because you be sweet person, they always say they do your own things. Also, when you enter into a market, they go sell things for you cheaper.
Yes, of course, people won't go.
All right. So I want to ask you the main question. We carry me come some of the main questions. You be TV personality. You still they do radio, and then you also be actor. How the journey, to fame be for you so far?
So the journey was an interesting one, actually. I'm very shy.
Okay.
So I never imagined that I would be doing this job, but I do love being in front of the camera. So my pidgin.
Just continue.
I'll just continue. Sure, you're hearing me.
Yes, they are.
So, but I studied journalism, communications, and media in school, and I loved it.
Yes.
I get better grades, so I come home with first class degree.
Hey!
They sweet my mama and papa.
Normally, every mama and papa like them. Nigerian parents,
do you get?
They like you when you do well.
Do you get? My papa, everywhere he waka, my daughter, to get first class degree in Wales. But I really, really enjoyed what I studied, and then I came to Nigeria, started working at a few TV stations, ventured into radio, and it's just been like beautiful from there.
Amazing, interesting stuff. And so, but why you decide to come back to Nigeria, like to just come do radio and TV for here? Why you not just kukuma stay for Wales? I want to ask you that particular question. Why did you choose to come back home?
When I did for my first year in university, I went to one place and I met this lady. Now I normally I'm very free with people around me. Okay. So the lady and we just started talking. I mean, we were in the UK. She's a black woman. She was Nigerian. So I was like, me too. I'm your Nigerian sister. So she asked me what I was studying. I told her broadcast journalism and media. And she said, her husband has TV stations in Ibadan. So why don't I come to Nigeria in summer for an internship? I spoke to my dad. He and the lady spoke, and we arranged for me to come. When I enter Nigeria, first of all, I was in Ibadan, and I worked at different radio stations. I now went to Lagos. That's how different radio stations were like, and TV stations were like, this girl, she sabi this work. Why don't you come and work for us? And I was like, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. Because in the UK, before you get better job, you go suffer. First, you'll be pouring tea for everybody.
Wow.
You have first class degree, but you'll be if you enter the TV station, you'll be pouring tea for everyone. Can I get you tea? Can I get you coffee? Before they'll give you that opportunity.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me start working here. So I told my mom, my dad, they said, go back and finish your studies. So I went back to the UK, I got my degree, and then I was like, let me come to Nigeria and see if those opportunities still there, or if I should, remain in the UK.
Yeah, so you came back home and you decided to, because normally, like you rightly said, nobody they really stress person for here. Once you know what you do, you know what you want to do, and you know your onions, they just always give you that platform. Like, try it, let's see what you can do. It's all good. I wanted to ask, has it always been, media for you? Have you always wanted to be in front of the camera?
So I have always loved being in front of the camera. When I was in school, I was in drama, I danced, I did ballet, tap dancing, everything. Nice. When it was time to pick a degree, I told my parents I wanted to study drama, theatre studies. My parents were like, our daughter, our first daughter, studying theatre. Go and correct your brain.
They did not tell you the Yoruba way,
theatre. So I was now like, okay, I like artsy things, I like designing. Let me be an interior designer. My father said, architecture.
That's what I did.
So when I did my A-levels, I know be sabi maths like that.
Chop knuckle. Yeah, you did the same boat. I not sabi maths like that.
When I did my A-levels, we are now using computers to build buildings. They're saying this mathematical equation, x minus
this
z
and that.
minus a minus b. I was like, I don't understand. And I said, Mommy, Daddy, I can't do architecture. And I started thinking, what else am I good at? What else can I do? Psychology.
Okay.
So I did psychology in A-levels. I was very, very, very good. I got like best marks in my class. I got the awards. When it was now time to apply to university, I was not like, is this how for the rest of my life? I'll just be listening to people's problems. I mean, sir, I have my own problems. Wahala day. This life is too stressful. That's.
Simi, have you tried being a comedian? That's another. It's so funny. Okay. All right. So you have your own problems. So continue. I'm listening.
I was like, no, I'm good at this thing. I studied this thing, but no, it's not what I want to do. So I now sat down with my mom. And we went through every single course in the UK, like from A to Z. And I found this one course. It was the only, there was only one university doing this exact course, broadcasting, journalism, media communications. Okay. And I said, this is what I want to do. It's in the media. It's what I like. My parents were like, okay, okay, no wahala, go do it.
Good. Finally, yay. Nice one. So you did juggle between TV and radio, and you see the act. How you take, manage all these things, timing and everything like that?
I don't feel lie. Sometimes the job is sweet. I enjoy it well. But sometimes, I know they sleep. And with you work in television, so with production, there's many challenges. We don't get enough funding for this industry. We don't get enough money for this industry. So, before you start filming, you go spend maybe 10 hours on the set. You haven't filmed anything. And there was one time I finished filming at, I think, 4 o'clock in the morning. I had radio by 6. No, I'm lying. I finished filming 5 o'clock in the morning. I had radio by 6. We hadn't even finished, but I told them, you people know I'm on radio. I never thought I'd still be here by this time, but I must go. You've had my entire, because we started working the day before.
Wow, interesting.
That night I did not sleep. So from that set, because the set was the location was on the mainland, my radio station was in Ikoyi, and I drove to radio. At that time of the morning. With no sleep. 6 hours on radio. Then after, I get one event that I was hosting, and I had to go for fittings. By that time, sleep had already left my body. I was just like, okay, what next? But it's very interesting, it's very sweet, and I think because I enjoy it, I know there's sacrifices I have to make,
that's true,
but
that's true.
it's worth it.
Very, very worth it. So of all the films that you don't do, the ones that you don't participate in, which one is the most memorable for you?
For me was Happy Father's Day.
Tell us why it was memorable for you.
I had to play a 13-year-old.
You actually look very young. Right now you can pass for a 20-year-old, but I know you're more than that.
So the way I got that role, I was working on Tinsel. That's how somebody just called me like that. They said, hello, I got your number from the producers of Tinsel. I'm looking for a 13-year-old to act my film. I was like, at that time I was like 20-something. I was like, yeah, I'm 20-something. She's like, oh, maybe it's wrong number. Sorry, I'm not being.
No, it's my No vex.
No vex. 1 hour later, she now called me back. She said, no, they said it's you. I was like, are you sure it's me? She said, let me just see you. So I went to meet her. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't wear wig. I just packed my hair back. She's like,
you're the one.
You're the one.
You're the one we're looking for.
You're the one we're looking for. You're the one that we're looking for. So with the Part 2 movie, that's when my husband and I, we had just started to get to know each other.
Okay.
So we went to the premiere together. So everybody was now watching this 13-year-old girl in the film. And he was like, my husband, who was my boyfriend then, he said he felt like he was a child abuser. That people will now be looking at him like, are you this grown man? You're this small girl. He was like, no, she's an adult too. But it was very sweet. It was a very challenging role because I now had to take myself back to when I was young, change my voice, my mannerisms, my expressions. But it worked because even on set, it was annoying, because everybody now started treating me like a small girl. And I was like, no, like, give me some, I may be small, I may be petite, but,
I'll be adults.
I'll be adults now.
Interesting.
It was very interesting.
And memorable. Nice. Okay, like people in the house, I don't say Una they enjoy. Una not fit service, I know they enjoy this chat with Simi Drey. Very beautiful and very sweet lady. Coming from me, who is also a lady, I'm very, very pleased to be chatting with her this afternoon. All right, so let's talk about your fashion sense. Like, what inspires your dressing? Like today, now you look really, really good, absolutely stunning. Make you put on like that. So, what do they inspire you to, wear a certain kind of clothes per day, or how? Because I know you have a very good fashion sense. I've gone through your page. I see you did very, very much into dressing well and dressing nice. I'm making a statement. So, what inspires your fashion sense?
So, I think my personality. I'm very girly, so I like ladylike clothes.
Okay. I
like elegant clothes. Like a little bit flirty, but not too much.
Okay.
If that makes sense. And I just like to look good and feel good.
Nice one. Look good and feel good. All right, so last year, you trained well.
I know what you're asking.
You trained well because you get one outfit where you will go AMVCA. What inspired that outfit? And when people started talking about it, how did it make you feel? Some people were talking about it like, what's going on? It's too much. Some people were like, really nice. She went out of her comfort zone. I'll be out of our comfort zone as Nigerians. Really nice. So how did you feel stirring up people that way, positively, negatively, and trending again? And what inspired that outfit?
So I've been going to MVCA since about 2015 when I just came to Lagos.
All right.
First year, I wore a beautiful gown. I know they trend. The next year, I wore a beautiful gown. I know they trend. Again, I wore a beautiful. I know they. So I now told myself, see ya, this year I will wear a war gown and I will trend. So I called my designer and I told her, see ya, this is the concept I have. Shebi Kim Kardashian wore this to the Met Gala, like it's still relatively trending. Yes. People will talk. And I told her, but be careful, they go, yabas, die. You see, Nigerians, we get bad mouth. So I told her, they go, yabas, are you ready for it? She said, no, wahala, let's do them. So I said, okay, no, wahala, let's do them. Because as I say, I be younger, So like, if I don't take risks, then am I really living my life? Yes, and it's very different from me. Like I'm very quiet. You never really see my name on social media. Exactly, unless it's Simi and Habu, this, that. So I said, what, let's change it for them now. Like I never probably do it again. Maybe I will, but I want to experience it. So I did it. And of course, there were mixed reviews. There were people who liked the creativity. There were people who yabbed me. Finish! Very well. Very well. So, and that's when my friend called me. My friend was like, Simi, you're trending on Twitter. Like, have you seen the insults? And I said, do I expect anything less? That even Kim Kardashian that wore the outfit itself, that people were still yabbing her. And I told her, at the end of the day, like, people still love Kim Kardashian. Kylie Jenner, with one outfit, off-white outfit, they yabbed her. But people still love her. And I was like, they'll move on. But let me trend small for AIM this year. So you know, I day here. Hello, how are you? Simi Drey is here.
As I know they notice me, sis, you must notice me now.
You get.
Yes, I got what you wanted, because at least from that whole, brouhaha, you got more followers. I'm sure definitely your followers group, because most people now want to know, who is this person? Oh, she's a TV personality. And if you don't go out of your comfort zone sometimes, you just keep being under, people will not really get to see you. Interesting. I like the fact that you took that risk. Very, very nice. I was just there looking at, like, I was like, I don't see anything wrong with what she's wearing, because I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'm not just saying this because we sit down here, they get this interview. I'm not trying to patronize you, but my own is I don't see Kim Kardashian wear that outfit before. So I deal with the few Nigerians where they talk, say, if Kim Kardashian wear this dress, una go they hail am.
Of course not.
When Nigerian wear up now, una they abuse am. What's it a problem? And okay, so for the AMVCA this year, what should we expect? Come, Simi Drey, or are you going to still give us something to talk about?
So the problem is, my wedding is this year. I know they think anything apart from wedding. After the wedding, I can now start planning.
Okay, we did here to wait for you.
Be stressed. I'm laughing now, but I have been crying. I have been shouting at vendors.
Normal level.
Normal level.
That's how it is when you want to plan for a wedding. You just always be very, very busy. And please invite us.
No,
is it going to be happening in Nigeria, or are you taking it out of here?
So I'm an Ibadan girl. And I remember years ago, I was telling my dad that, it would be sweet to have a traditional wedding on the beach. My daddy goes, but there are no beaches in Ibadan. So I don't have a choice.
Okay.
The traditional is going to be in Ibadan.
Yeah.
I have to do it.
There's no beach in it. You see, you said, reminds me of me. I don't know why are African fathers like that. So I told my dad I wanted to do a beach wedding. You know all those weddings they do on the beach and there's sand everywhere. He was like, but our church in Akure, you will not use that word. I'm like, I don't understand. There's no beach in Akure now. So where will you? Because I grew up in Akure. Okay. Yeah, that's like a little after Ibadan. It's that whole way. So he was like, there is no beach in Akure. So this is exactly. So which beach was it? So all of us will carry ourselves to Lagos. That's the beach. Interesting. All right. So you'll be brand ambassador. Of course. What do you expect? She's very, very pretty like that. So you'll be brand ambassador. And I want to ask you, what do they make brands they enticing for you to work with? Like, what do they make you say, okay, I feel work with this brand? Or you don't even care about what they sell or what they do. You want me to say, pay me my money. How do you choose brands that you work for?
So the brands
work with, rather, partner with them.
Yeah. So the brands that I'm ambassador for, people don't know, but I actually had a relationship with them before.
Okay.
And for example, Trophy Stouts. I was working with them, I was doing their events, etc. And I got to know the people there. Right. And they're it's like a family there. Like, it's very sweet. And I've worked with their competitors before. In fact, their competitors I've even known longer. But the mindset of the people at Trophy, is what their brand stands for, is what they stand for. And I was like, this is a very sweet company. So when they now said, okay, we want to make you brand ambassador, I was like, yes, because your values and my values, they align with one another. And then even for the other one that I'm doing as well, Yanga Lotto, the owner, I knew him when he was starting it up. We were talking about the ideas. Before I was a brand ambassador, before he'd even mentioned anything to me, we're talking about ideas for the company, how we can make the company grow, how we can make it different, how we can make it better for Nigerians. And then it was just last year, he was like, Simi, you should come on the team. How should you come on the team? Like, how will we make you, put you as part of the team? And I didn't even say brand ambassador. I was like, let me start doing this. See, let's just make you brand ambassador.
Okay, interesting.
And so that's how it is. So all the brands that I work with, the brands that I believe in their values, I believe in their product, because I know go tell my followers to go and buy something may not make sense. You get,
Interesting. Okay, she definitely watch and check out for our values. So if you want to contact Simi for any work at all, just know say you guys they very credible. Abi?
Yep.
If you just join us, you don't to miss. You don't to miss, but sorry, it's okay, no problem. You can still join in now as we'll be talking about a little bit of her personal space, things she loves to do and everything like that. So the first question on my list of personal things I want to ask you. I say you share very special bond with your grandma. I don't see them for your page several times. How does she feel being put in the public space like that?
My grandmother, she loves attention. See, even with my civil wedding, I knew my husband's father was going to give a speech. I knew my own father would give a speech. I told my husband, my grandma must give a speech too. So I didn't even tell her. That's her as we're eating. My father had given speech. His father had given speech. My grandma said, Simi, what about me now?
Will I not say something?
Will I not say something? I was like, Grandma, don't worry. I already knew that you want to talk. And we already planned the space for you. And I called her, Grandma, oh yeah, come. So she just got up. She's like, hi, everybody. And she likes to talk. So my grandma, she's had many jobs. So she's worked in law. She was even in media as well.
Nice.
Yeah. So she's very, very outgoing, very social. I carry her to parties, and she'll talk to everybody.
I saw a video where you guys dressed up and went out.
Yes. So like, all my friends know her, and all my friends love her. In fact, my friends have even collected her from me. They're like, she's not your grandma.
That's how they be. When a grandma or a mom is sweet to the friends, they collect them. They'll be like, no, it's our mom now. It's our grandma. She's actually very, very pretty.
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 84.
Oh, nice. Hello, Grandma. Okay, so the next question I'll ask you is say, what's the thing you like to do in your own free time? Those small, I don't say they to get up, but those times every you just get time to just realize, say, oh, finally, what do you like to do? So
people don't realize that I look very quiet. For me, I like adventure and I like, risky activity. So I started scuba diving back in 2019 in Lagos. I was swimming with Mami waters. I'm joking. But we would sail out to, the first place we went to was Echo Atlantic. It's not too far. We dove down, explored. Then we've been going out and out and out. So me, I like water. I like to swim. I like going to the beach. So that's my favorite thing to do, actually. Anything where involve water. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like water. And if ever when I pass Third Bridge, I'm like, Jesus, just let me get you, I'm going to safely. Interesting stuff. Okay, and apart from the fact that you be media personality and in the act as well, you get any other hidden talents when you get what people not really know about yet, where you wanted them now. Maybe they just find out about you, say, if I fry stew for you, anything like that. Any hidden talent?
Okay, so when it comes to baking, I'm very good at baking, like chocolate cakes, and I do that on my Instagram as well, and I show people how to make different types of food as well. So that's one thing I'm good at. Interesting.
Okay, so Simi, almost finally, what's in your plans for because the year just the start, it's still very, very early in the year. Apart from your wedding that you're planning and preparing for, what other plans, projects do you have for the new year? Anything you want to share?
Yeah, so I am working on new YouTube content. Got some really interesting ideas that my friends and I were putting together. A few movie projects as well coming up. New TV shows too. Nice. So it's busy, We're grinding. We did work.
Busy, we did soft work. All right, thank you so much. But finally, before I let you go, any message when you want to pass to your fans so they watch you right now? Because definitely you go tell them to watch this video, and any message when you want just pass to them.
Just want to say thank you, because it's because of your support, your love, the comments. And apart from AMBCA, you people have been very, very, very kind to me, and I'm so grateful for it. And I just, wish you the best as well. Like everything you wish for me, I wish 5 times more for you too. Like Nigeria will not destroy us. So let's
Amen.
We shall rise. We shall rise bigger
Amen.
than the US, bigger than the UK.
Amen. Amen. That's positive coming from Simi Drey. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed chatting with you. And to you, my viewer with the house, thank you so much for always supporting us. Anytime we carry our camera, come out, go interview people, I know say una did there to watch. So they make me they happy to go bring this content. Thank you so much for always tuning in. We they go now, but definitely I'll go see you again very soon. I'll go see you when I see you. From me and Simi, it's